was here. That's right, I forget.
And
That's right. Oh, Nelly got reappointed.
She got me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to move the recognitions to the front, the announcements, after you start the meeting.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, so Bobby's
Bobby's not here, so I'm gonna
Okay,
take
good.
it over it. So we try to do it as quickly as possible so that we can take care of the agenda. Okay, you let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to our library meeting. Notice was given of this meeting today by the City of Laredo Public Library and Advisory Committee to be held on Wednesday, February 27, 2019 at the Joe A. Guerra Laredo Public Library. So we're here, as meeting should start at 5 p.m. and I believe it's exactly 5:01 for the following items of business for discussion and possible action. So at this time I will call the meeting to order. It's 5:01. And if we could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Can we have roll call, please, Angie?
Yes, ma'am. Sandra Cavazos Ayala.
Present.
Meli Paz. Absent. Roberto Ortiz. Absent. Maribel Valdez Rodriguez. Absent. Angelica Salinas. Present. Rosa Maria Cidellano.
Present.
Jose Obando.
Here, ma'am.
Rafael Romo.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you very much. Citizens' comments? Anybody?
No.
Okay. We want to move up, which item?
The communications and announcements just as part of, unless you want to leave that for the
No,
end.
let's go ahead and do it because we don't have to. Okay, so let's move over to item number 6 for communications and announcements.
First of all, introduction of Mr. Rafael Romo, who's here representing Mr. Mercurio Martinez,
Oh,
District 3.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we're so excited to have you and
Thank you.
we look forward to getting any of your ideas as well as any suggestions you may have for this committee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And then we're gonna have to table item B because Ms. Pai is not here, but yes, we'd like to recognize Ms. Arda Epstein for her 6 years of service as a Library Advisory Committee member representing Councilman member Jose Perez Jr. for District 3.
Who's Alex?
Alex, yes, okay, Alex.
So,
Alex Perez.
yes, it's supposed to be.
Jose.
Alex.
So okay, we need to make that correction. Okay, oh, you know, okay.
Jose Perez was there and he
Yes,
called me
before.
yesterday.
We still don't have for the, I'm sorry, for
Vidal?
yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do.
Meli Pais has been appointed.
Oh, so she's
She's staying.
Yes.
for two, and then we have a new one.
That has not taken the oath yet, is Esmeralda Rodriguez.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
So for item B, why are we tabling that?
Because we're also recognizing her because she represented Charlie San Miguel.
And she's not here.
And she's not here, but she's gonna continue now
As
representing
Vidal.
Mr. Vidal.
Ah, okay.
Good.
So as that representation, okay, very good. So,
But she won't get cake next time, no. I'm just kidding.
okay, so you wanna do the ceremony or?
Yes, it's, Arda. I should have worn my glasses.
Where would you guys?
Over here, and then we'll get everybody here.
Yeah, why don't you all come, why don't everybody do it together, that way we don't have to.
You knew this was coming out. And and Arda, you've been with us since 2012, so it's 6 years. And this is in recognition of your outstanding and dedicated service to the citizens of Laredo. The Laredo Public Library salutes your leadership and determination in making our library one of the best in Texas.
And on that side, maybe if you'd like to.
Oh, well, I'll
we
go.
have-
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
Balance it out.
Balances.
Okay, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
very
I'll send it to
much.
you, and you
Yes.
can stay
Yes,
until it's not gonna be long.
sí.
Okay. Stay for Kate.
And we'll do this
Steak, because the
thing
cake is for
again
her.
for Mary. When she comes next
I
month.
need a
Okay.
But no cake.
You're popular.
Okay, again, congratulations, and we're gonna miss you.
Thank
you. But you know that you can always come for citizens' comments. Okay, we'll have some cake in a little bit as soon as we finish the rest of the agenda. So we'll jump back up to item number 5, the minutes.
And you have that in your packets, the minutes of our last meeting of January 30th.
Okay, will you all please take a couple of minutes to review it and see if we have any corrections or additions to the minutes? Okay, do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of January the 30th, 2019?
I have one comment also. I don't know if it's a typo, is Emilio Villarroel or Villarreal?
It's Villarroel.
It's Villarroel,
Mhm.
just wanted to.
Yes.
Okay.
And his first name is Emilio Emiglio Villarroel.
I see.
Emilio?
Emilio, so we call him Emilio. He
Oh,
wants to be called
okay,
Emilio.
okay.
It's a hard name to pronounce.
Yes, and then Villarroel, I'm sure everybody says
Villarreal.
Villarroel,
Yeah.
like I did.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, do I hear a motion to approve?
I do so move.
Okay, it's been moved by Ms. Llano. Mr. Llano, and do I hear a second?
I second.
Okay, Ms. Salinas. Now, all those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, been approved. Thank you. Good job, Angie.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're down to the next item, which is items for discussion and possible action. The first item, discussion and possible action to approve the Texas State Library and Archives Commission 2018 Texas Public Library Annual Report.
And that is also the full report is, it still says draft because we haven't submitted it yet. But those are all the statistics, and I have Eva here who usually works on the statistics in case you have any questions regarding it. For your information, Mr. Romo, every year we have to submit this to
Okay.
the state library so that we can get accreditation.
Oh.
And we've had accreditation for years.
Great.
We always meet the standards.
That's good.
We're 60,000 square feet in this main library.
Yes.
It's huge.
It's huge, yeah. So this is basically just on this main library? right?
No, it's all the libraries put
Okay,
together.
but the square footage, is it, so you ask of it of everyone?
Everyone. Mhm.
Okay, got it. So it's in their respective,
Yes, and that one, that's another part of the report, and it's just basically the information, address, phone number,
Okay,
and
phone
person
number.
in contact, yes.
is what we've seen pretty much every year, and just you do amend it, you add, I mean, the changes, the numbers,
Every year it's
statistics,
different
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
Eva has just a few highlights,
Okay.
that she wanted to point out, and we pretty much stayed the same, and I'm very confident we'll get accreditation this year again.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa.
You want to go over the highlights for us?
Sure. So as far as expenditures go, our overall spending was the same, but one of the main differences is that we did go down as far as buying physical materials, but up as far as buying e-materials. So it kind of balanced out. And so we're seeing a definite increase in overall e-resource usage, which is part of why we went ahead and moved in that direction. As far as our collection goes, we did become members of a consortium.
What page are you on?
This is going to be down on page 9, section 6, which is library collection.
And it's
Oh, I guess it's
Double-sided.
Page 10, sorry about that.
Page 10, okay.
So on page 10, we are a member of the CloudLink Interlocal Consortium, and so being part of that, not only do we have access to our own materials that we purchase through Cloud Library, but also now it's up to 130,000
items
currently.
from like 12 or 13 other libraries that we can share. So if you're looking for a book electronic here and we don't have it, but another library has it, you won't see that you're borrowing it from another library. It'll seem like it's
Yeah,
ours.
it's completely seamless for the patrons, so if they want to read the newest book by Stephen King, which is Elevation, in case you guys enjoy Stephen King, and we don't have a copy because ours is checked out, if there's another one available within the consortium, the patron doesn't see that it's coming from somewhere else, like Bear County or Allen Public, they'll just borrow it without any
With
hassles.
their library card.
So the really neat thing about that is it did increase our overall,
I know.
but now we have a humongous electronic collection just through Cloud Library. It's 84,000 units as far as ebooks go, and then 12,000 units for audiobooks. And those were just within Cloud Library. The other totals you see on page 11 in item 6.7 and item 6.8 also include the holdings that we have in our other products, which would be Overdrive, Zinio, which is our magazines, RB Digital, which is our audiobooks. And down at the bottom, really exciting for us in 6.9, the video materials, is actually the usage we have through Hoopla. So I don't know if you all have had an opportunity to check out our Hoopla app, but it's a free Netflix alternative. It's really neat. We've seen a good response to it. We primarily got it to have those streaming video availabilities, and you can use it either through your phone app, and now I think it connects to Roku and Apple TV directly, so people can just download the app, put in their card number, and jump
What
right
is
in.
it called again?
Hoopla.
Hoopla.
And it's not only videos, it's also
TV,
ebooks,
ebooks,
music.
audiobooks, yeah, and audio CDs of music.
LA.
It's very neat.
Yeah, you always bring good things.
Yes, excellent to see that. Let's see. The other thing I would like to point out, let's see, because we had collection or expenditures. Let me find our area here. Where's the circulation statistics? It's 7, right? Oh, yes, okay, so in section 7, on page 13, you can see in 7.1 our reference transactions, that's about on the average there. It has a tiny decrease, but nothing too serious. That's an industry-wide trend. 7.2 is the number of visits. We calculated that with our door count, and that is system-wide.
Yeah, and that's per month or per?
That
year.
is
Per year.
And that's all the libraries.
All the
All the
libraries, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Yes.
100,000 people came
Yes.
in our doors.
Yeah, we are too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
So the last thing I wanted to point out is going to be on page 14, our circulation. So circulation statistics, you all see them every month, but this kind of gives you an idea of the aggregate, what it looks like at the end of the fiscal year. For us, so 7.4, you see our children's circulation is pretty much off the charts, and that's a whole lot higher than last year. And I think part of it is that even though we've done a lot of weighting, just keeping an inflow of new materials keeps people coming back to browse the collection. I think it's more accessible now the way things are. When you take out some of the outdated stuff and add in new things, you're going to see a good response. And so we saw that for both our children's physical materials and the adult physical materials upstairs.
I have a question, going back to 7.2 library visits. Sure. How do you count how many people come in? Like right now when I came in, how was I counted?
There's a counter at the door
There's
as you walk in.
a door counter.
Really?
You didn't know that?
If you ever hear a very high-pitched beep when you walk through that gate, that's what it is.
I'd like to see it, that's interesting, because the way we keep count, of course, is they have to, well, no, they're either members and they're registered, or the way because they pay admission, or a birthday party they sign in, so that's how we keep track. But here, you don't do that, so I was wondering how
It's
do you
there's an
come up with
automatic
that
door
number?
count in all libraries, I think.
An
Other-
infrared.
So it's a counter,
Sensor.
okay, that's interesting.
And this comes with the gate, that's also our security gate. So if you take a book and you didn't check it out, it'll beep.
It'll be, right.
But there's other ways there's little ones that you can put on each side of the door so that you break the infrared and it counts. There's cheaper versions, but this is what we need it for the books.
Outside
It's an automatic.
outside the multi-purpose room towards the secure like safety door. That's what we use to count Vida. We turn off the alarm there. They go through there. And yeah, it's a small
I was just
little,
wondering how you knew
little
that.
box. You
Of course.
She counts our
actually that's where I spend most of my time.
Technology, and it's technology, that's right.
The
Okay,
numbers
that
are formidable.
makes
Yeah, so
okay.
and that number is it's really good, really high. So we take our entire door count and then divide by 2, assuming the person came in and left.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say, or let's say I
We do
came in and then I forgot something, I went out again to get something from my car, came back in.
Hey, that's another
That's another count,
count.
so it's not necessarily
Yeah.
a person, it could
Yeah.
have
But,
been back and
you know,
forth, back and forth.
but it's a
several
pretty
times. Yeah,
unique-
oh yeah,
yeah.
it's still, they're still coming
Not-
here
not a
for
lot
some
for
reason,
coming.
for the right reason.
Yes.
No, they might
Okay.
come in and just drop off a book and leave.
Yeah,
They
or bring
came
in
in.
a child,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you want me to just?
Okay, very good. Does anybody have any questions?
On the consortium, how does the library join one?
Well, this one was created for electronic resources. And since we provide the resources for Bibliotech, that's one of the things that they use. The one in San Antonio, they're the biggest contributor
Yes.
of electronic resources.
But is it free to the library? Or
No, that we have to spend at least $10,000, and I'm sorry, that's nothing. At least on content, in other words, books and things like that. And that's pretty easy for us.
and then you choose.
Did we have yes, we had a membership fee that we paid at the beginning also.
And there was a little contract type thing.
We had to go before council for the MOU, so, but.
That's very good. 10,000 for.
We would spend a little more, but that's
Yeah.
the minimum that
Per
we have
year.
to, per year, yes.
Yeah, but it's been really encouraging
But
to see the
this,
response.
this year was the first year that the state library said you can count that as part of your collection, the other people's,
So
so
that
it.
made a big difference.
Every year I was worried, do we have enough, the standard is 1 book per capita. And we've never gone below that, but I'm always like, we'd like to read, no way, we need to keep it, but now
At least
I am
one
not
item.
worried at all.
Yeah, at least one item per capita. And so, aside from those short number of things we've talked about, did you all see anything you had specific questions on?
No, it's very specific, and that's what an annual report is. You take the statistics, and you take all the data for everybody coming in, all the hours.
Yes, and when Miss Elise receives the aggregate, usually sometime after April 30th, we're always in a really good place when they show, I guess, rankings, so to speak.
For a library our size,
Mhm.
we're in there. We're doing
Y'all
pretty
don't
good.
have Wi-Fi here, or? why
We
is
don't
it?
count it, we have it, we won't until probably the end of the year. We're getting some sort of,
For next fiscal year and half of this one, we should have the ability to count Wi-Fi connections. So
Right now,
we-
they're not.
No, but that project is moving forward already. We're
Yeah,
getting,
it says here no Wi-Fi.
Yes.
No,
I
the
think,
statistics are not available.
yeah, so
Um,
I think their rule is just to put a 0 if you don't count it.
Oh.
And our, it's hard to tell on this thing, but there's 2 radio buttons on the form, and so you choose, that you don't count it or you don't have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
libraries.
one of the two, yeah, options.
Yes.
And we investigated in the past some sort of solution to count it. It was always very expensive.
And now, not so much, because technology's moved forward, so, with our.
Yeah, a necessity.
Yeah, with our E-rate funding, we did manage to get the wireless access points that come embedded with this program that you can log into through
And find out
iPad
how-
to see how people are using your Wi-Fi. And it's very interesting.
Okay, does anybody else have any questions? And this is in draft form, so that means that what?
We press the button submit.
After we say
Yes,
yes?
uh-huh.
Okay, and then it goes, it gets reviewed, and then we find out if we get the accreditation
It
based on
goes
this
off into the
information.
wild yonder, and if they need more information, they
They'll
contact
let
us.
you know. Okay, anybody else, are you still reviewing, do you need more time? Because once we say, like, it's ready to
Yeah,
go.
and it could be we submit
Yeah,
and they go, oh, we need more information
Yeah, and it's
here.
a working in progress, okay. All right, so at this time, do we need an approval for this?
Yes.
Okay, do I hear a motion to approve this document to be submitted as the 2018 Texas Public Library Annual Report on behalf of the library? Mr.
Yes, and I second that motion.
Mr. Alonso and Ms. Mariano, first and second. Okay, any discussion? Okay, all those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, motion passed. Thank you. Thank you for your
Yes,
work
of
and
course.
getting
Yes,
all of
yes.
this together.
I definitely hold back because I can talk about these numbers all day. And I can show you a bunch of different ways to visualize the data, but we'll keep it.
Yes.
I
It's
keep myself
very well
contained.
done. I'm so impressed with the figures. I keep looking
Yes,
at
it
that,
is.
and it's very impressive.
So many people
Yes.
are interested in coming
Yes.
to the library.
And so
Wonderful
many,
news.
you know,
We find it really
patrons.
encouraging.
Yes, very encouraging.
Our staff loves to see it
Yes,
also, but it's.
yes,
It's
the
a good
numbers
thing.
are
It's a
very
good thing.
encouraging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone gets to.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
my closing evening, so I'm gonna go up to.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks everyone, have a good
Thank you.
evening. Okay, the next item is item number 8, staff reports.
And in your packet, you have the checklists of all the libraries. Beginning with the one for the main library. The good news is we are moving forward with the signage. We've already entered the requisitions, we're just waiting on the PO.
I'm assuming that you all looked at that last meeting that I wasn't here, right? The signage?
Yes,
Okay.
And it got approved with a little correction, the
Oh,
apostrophe
oh,
on
oh,
it.
okay, that's it,
And we
okay.
changed the coloring on some of the letters so it could stand out.
Okay. Well, then I'll be surprised when I see it. You wanna review the report? So here under lighting working, you have the X, that means it's still not working, or
Where is
took-
that? Which one?
On the
Emily?
first page, lighting working.
Oh, it has been fixed, but now we're looking at replacing the lighting in the teen area. It's regular light bulbs and we're looking at LEDs, so we're gonna be replacing the fixtures and that's up against
That's
the
why you
wall.
have it as an X.
Yes.
So the light out here was
It
not.
got fixed.
Yeah, it got-
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think that's what we're,
yeah. 'Cause that's the one that I have trouble with.
Especially if we, when it gets dark out there in
Yes,
the winter
yes.
time and it's really dark out there. What is the name of the librarian at Moss?
Analisa, one word, Perez Gomez.
I saw her today. She's attending
The astronaut, yes.
the astronaut training. They went to the Imaginarium to visit us, one of the sites. And it's really interesting there. They invited people from Finland to come down and train them. And they have a program where they're teaching 3 to 6 year olds how to become astronauts.
3 to 6 year olds.
Yes, it's amazing. They're using the same techniques that they use to train the astronauts,
Wow.
but at their level. So that's amazing because we start them at a very young age, and that's the key.
See, that's
At
the
a
key.
very young age, they start learning, and they want to have that interest in possibly becoming a future astronaut. So she was there.
Yes, this is a program that Dr.
O'Meara,
and Councilman Vidal Rodriguez
and
got
Tammy.
to. And they offered us a free slot in that class, so Annalisa is attending and they're gonna be visiting the library on Friday.
On Friday, yeah. Well, they went to the Imaginarium today, and then they finished at the end. They were doing the last part of their meeting there. They were doing some amazing little activities and experiments and all. It was really, really nice. So she was there, and I was like, yeah, I know her. Okay, let's
She's enjoying it.
yes,
She really is.
it's really we're gonna have access to other materials as well, so they're online. Okay, next we go to recent and upcoming library programs and services.
And
Did anybody, we move on the report and the checklist? Anybody have do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you. Next.
the recent and upcoming programs, of course, the thing we're working towards is spring break. Every library is gonna have a different theme during the spring break for the Geek Week, is what we call it. And on Thursday, we're all gonna get together here and have a little festival for the kids where we're gonna be highlighting different fandoms.
On Thursday of spring break.
Of spring break, March 14th. So each library took a different, Joe Guerra chose Legos, the teen board chose Jurassic Park. Basket chose Fortnite. Moss chose Stranger Things. I know some of you might not know, but it's what's
But
popular
where
with.
does it say, here's the name of the, where's Moss?
Moss is, let's see,
I see that.
oh, it's double-sided, so it's on the other side, Stranger Things. So each branch chose a different fandom. And they're gonna have activities during the week.
Oh, okay, I don't see Moss, where does it say? Oh,
And the
at the bottom, okay. And is that how they recognize the library now?
McHenry Chozoa Salinas Branch Library.
And ya no los.
No, Moss is among us here,
Oh.
because nos cansamos diciendo el nombre.
Oh, okay. See, I thought maybe y'all should put,
No,
okay. That's just for in-house.
Oh. In-house,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
The wall. Yeah, well, you have to see the show to know the significance of the wall. Yeah, we were wondering, why are you buying waffles?
It goes with the theme.
The theme, yes. They're gonna do some activity with that.
This science fair success, where is that happening?
Here, that's Robert Brown. He's the one who usually does the science fair workshops.
Can you tell us a little bit, Miss, about the program that you have, the books, or the series of books that are related to the space, something about space and space and Earth and anything dealing with NASA or anything like that? You all have
That
called-
program is spearheaded by Analisa Perez Gomez. And
Okay.
part of the grant that we got, that's where we had the lady that came to visit us from NASA.
Mm-hmm.
We had the different schools coming in. She's the one that does the collection development for that. But if you would like the list of specific books, we can pull that from the catalog.
Okay. But does it have a is there a title to it, Ms. Solis, or something? Like, what is it called? Is it
NASA at Your Library
NASA
was
at
the
Your Library.
grant.
Oh.
And we did get extended for that. It's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of programming help to allow us. I believe this year we got a little telescope
Okay.
and a lot of science activities.
Okay, so it's NASA.
NASA at Your Library.
Okay, does anybody have any questions or comments about the activities or the programs that they will be presenting during spring break?
Comments, I'm impressed by all the activities
A lot,
that you're
yes,
having
very-
at all.
All the
at
libraries.
All the libraries,
Mhm.
and I'm so happy that you're getting all the students involved
Yes, because
Yeah.
we,
at all different hours.
Mhm.
there's not
Morning
much
and afternoon.
for the kids to do
Yeah,
during spring break.
yes. And what is the attendance?
I could, well, I have it, I can give you the separate ones if you
I
like,
mean,
but I don't
years
have that.
past. From years past.
Oh, we had, that's one of our popular programs, Geek Day, Day of the Geek.
See,
But
but
I
you
mean,
don't know how
during
many
spring-
kids.
No, I could look that up.
No, just, you know,
We're busy the whole time.
the whole time.
Yes. I mean,
Well,
it gets-
maybe you can get us those numbers at the next meeting,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because it'll be after spring break, and then we can know
Yes.
how
Yes,
what
yes.
was the participation.
I would like
Can
to
you
know.
add that to, yeah, what's the participation?
Spring break?
Yeah,
For
spring break.
all programs or just
For,
day?
for each of the branches, yeah, like how many went in the mosque, how many went here, how many went, because you know, you all have all of this wonderful things going on, but I'm wondering how many kids
Yes.
actually participate.
Yes. And also the yoga
Mhm.
on Wednesdays. I came to one and I was the only one.
Yes, Roxanne told me, we've had a hard time with that.
Yeah.
Trying to,
Maybe, when I came, it was at 11, I think, I don't think.
Was it United Healthcare that provided? Because at the south side,
Uh-huh.
was, they had a full crowd.
They were-
But here,
I
no.
was it, and it was sad because it was Sara Lee Gonzalez, who's very good.
Yeah.
She's a very good teacher.
So how do you promote it?
Yeah.
Same as always with flyers, with, on Facebook,
Yeah.
social media. They also promoted United
The
Healthcare.
It was United Health,
Mhm.
yes. Now
They
that I
promote it
remember,
too.
yes.
Sometimes, yes.
We had a good time, and I was.
Yeah, one-to-one.
One-on-one.
You had
I had a
one-on-one,
private
individual.
And there are programs like that, that we've, okay, there's nobody, okay, we're not gonna do
And
that
then I
one
learned
again.
through our meeting.
Mhm.
I didn't see it anywhere else.
Yes,
So I
I
came
had
and I
one
was,
with them too.
yes, it was some months ago.
It
I
was.
wanna say like
I
October.
think maybe it was one of the first ones.
It was one of the first ones. It was September, October or
Yeah.
something
So
like
can you
that.
give us numbers for all of
Yeah.
this, and how many people are showing up and all that, just so we can have a better idea? That would be good for us to know, Brenda.
I'll let them know that we need them like in a weekly,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
spring break.
I remember I came to another one, the poetry or something, and I also was the only one. And then another girl came, but no, I don't know. No, maybe I.
Was
there
that
were
the
two of us.
poetry slam for the teens
No,
or no? It was something
no,
else.
Something else.
No,
It
because
was-
we have, and that one's on YouTube. They
No,
took,
no. It
and we
was
had
not
good
poetry slam.
participation.
They invited me to poetry slam and I said, no, mine is not, I mean, it's different.
It's
you know,
very different.
It's very different, you know, and no, and I, again, because you have so many
Yeah.
good programs, I would like for more people to come and
But
attend.
you got a
and-
very good point for somebody
Yeah.
getting numbers.
Numbers.
See how many
I-
people are actually.
And industry-wide, adult programs,
No,
not so popular.
Yeah.
Children's, it's a
I'm
slam
sure.
dunk.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's rare when we have a children's program and we don't have anybody show up.
See. I know that your book presentations
Mhm.
are always full because we've been here.
So,
Yeah.
no, and these are new ideas that the new librarians are bringing in, and some just, no, I said, we'll try it, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
The Facebook, one,
Yeah, I
it's
like
got
that
some
one.
interest and,
Uh-huh.
but it's usually not a big number.
Also. I
Roxanne
would
has
think
started
that,
with,
yeah.
computer classes, and those are limited, you can't have a big,
Yeah.
and those are full, so she's thinking of getting another class started.
Okay.
It was Alexander Percy.
Mhm.
Yeah, the one, that poetry. Because I RSVP'd and everything and.
We
Yeah,
tried
and
several,
he
he's
was-
tried several programs
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, he was so worried and so, mortified, and I said, don't worry.
Yeah, but
But
it
because I
is.
said, but how did you promote it? Me, again, I saw it here, that's why I came, but I don't know the other people.
No, I mean, we
How
put it on
you're
Facebook, we tweet it out, we film it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
But like I said, teen programs are starting to pick up, adults are always a hard sell.
yeah. And they put them outside, please, in all the libraries, for example.
A
the,
poster size.
A poster size, yoga outside and Facebook.
Do you
We're
do?
gonna, we have we can start doing it here, we have a bulletin board. And
So
then
when
they-
people come through the door, they can see, mira, there's yoga. Because a lot of people, I think, would be interested in either yoga or Facebook.
Yeah, because it really
Yeah.
it's not matching with the number of people coming in. We have so many
Six
people
people
coming
coming
in, yet not taking
Not to the
advantage of the
program.
I'm
program.
just talking the adult programs, I'm sure you, like you said.
They are plastered upstairs in the
Yes.
adult section.
See,
I'm
why
gonna
don't
see if
you
we
put
can
'em
start putting them down here.
where you come in, or when they bring the kids or something, at 1 o'clock.
Leave the kids here.
Yeah,
Very
just a
good.
suggestion, because you have such good programs. And I remember Alexander Percy, now that I saw his name, it's like, yeah, he was more fun.
Yes, he's had others and.
Yes,
No,
yes.
not yet.
So you need to promote him, maybe.
Okay, can you write that for the next?
Yes,
Nice deal.
Very good. Thank you. No, we appreciate it. That's what we're here for, to give suggestions,
Because
to
I love the programs.
look at these numbers and see how we can help to.
I mean, I commend you for having so many.
We're trying.
Yes.
At
And come
at
in,
least
I-
for the adults, since
See.
we have the new librarians that are
And
going to
that's
start.
Alexander Percy. That's
Well,
not-
and Roxanne and Mr. Brown,
Roxanne, what's her last name?
Garza.
For- And what they do what?
Adult programming, they're reference librarians, but they also do adult
And so,
programming.
and do you train them on how to promote this or how to?
The promotion is done by Rick. Rick does all the flyers and he's the one that puts it on social media. He's the designated
So-
person.
Okay, but at the different sites, maybe?
See.
Okay.
And Alexander is the one here, is our Roxanne and Alexander, Mr.
Alexander
Brown,
and
they're
Mr.
all
Brown.
here
Mhm.
in the main.
Yeah, do they go and help them out there at the other library?
Yes, Roxanne does the computer classes in other libraries.
No, but to help for promoting?
Oh, we have it there. It's promoted. If the event is gonna happen there, it's promoted in-house.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's on
yeah.
Facebook and.
Or how about an electronic marquee outside?
No.
No? I've never seen a library with my bed,
Why
showing
not?
what's
Yeah, why not?
But why not? It's not a,
No.
it's gaudy.
The schools
Well, no,
have
I've
it.
never
schools
seen it in
have
a
it,
library,
All the schools have it.
Yeah, like.
That would probably be a bit very pricey, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, but
but they have those electronic, what do you call it?
There's the billboards, they're
Maybe put
everywhere.
them there, advertise there. I don't know if it's
something,
costly.
Yeah, I think some more promotion is,
see,
especially if you see, you come and.
see,
Nobody-
yeah, I mean, I've
And
come
I
twice.
mean, we send the information to the PIO and he sends it out to the media too.
Does the city of Laredo have anything that's rolling on TV that they can promote this through?
It would probably be on PAC. That's the city's,
How many people watch PAC, you
That's,
know, then that's, yeah, I think having something outside
that,
would be a
yeah.
good
Or
idea.
maybe not outside, you don't want it outside, but like at the entrance where people are walking in.
Mhm.
It's just-
Yes.
Yeah.
well, we
catches
used
the
to
eye.
have the
thing.
big
That's
screen
cool.
TV and the circulation area
Uh-huh.
as you walk in. We used to have
Some-
Something
it.
with the
Something that
pictures.
that would tell you there's yoga on Wednesday, there's yoga on Wednesday, there's yoga, you know, and something else, and,
Yeah.
and there's,
Yeah, big screen
yeah.
TV with just the pictures.
That's how we have it at the Imagine Airman's Road and.
yeah.
Yeah, and we do have
Something
that.
to
I don't know
promote.
if they rolled it out because they use it for other purposes.
Yeah, I'm just, thinking out loud, because
Mhm.
I think you have excellent programs, and it's a shame that more people don't come.
Okay. Well, after we see those numbers next month, we'll
Yeah.
be able to see what's happening or how we can help, how we can, other suggestions for promoting.
Unfortunately, sometimes they show up while the program, they don't promote it beforehand, they just show up for the story, the media. You send out the PSA and then they show up for the event.
Oh, yes.
They don't promote it.
Beforehand. Yes. Well,
And that's a hard sell too.
Well, but that would be nice because they're giving you publicity anyway.
At
that
least for
this
the next
happened.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
Well,
this
that happened with the Facebook.
Yes.
They showed up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this
That's
happened
good.
and it promotes, so como va the saying, it doesn't matter if you speak well
Or
or
bad.
badly, just speak about me, just have me on the news, so we could promote it. It wouldn't matter if they came. I mean, I think they should come for
For it,
something good like that.
So
Like when we have, I mean, I think you have excellent programs that should be promoted.
No, we'll ask for attendance per
You're doing a
program.
good job, Ms. Denise. Yes,
We'll
and
ask for
your
attendance.
librarians are doing a good job. I mean, I
Working
want
hard.
to say that they are, and it's a shame that more people
Yeah,
don't come.
that's
the bottom line. We want to
hard
help.
part, yeah.
We're here to help you.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll pick up on this at the next meeting, based on the numbers, and then we'll see how else can it fit in. All right, thank you. Appreciate your comments and your suggestions. Okay, shall we move down to item number C, letter number C, monthly statistics?
And next you have the report for January. And some, it might look very detailed, Mr. Roma, but we keep it because we need to report it on the annual report.
Okay.
There's some things that we keep track of just for our own purpose, like room usage. They don't ask us for that.
Okay.
Is there a direct extension line for Annalisa at the mosque?
Yes, there is. I don't have it memorized, but I can look it up for you. It's the same number.
Here you have 795-2400, but that's the general number.
That's the general
And
number
then
for
the
everybody.
extension to 2550 is the general, is the main library, there?
Where are you looking at?
I'm looking at
At
the
the
flyer, yeah. You don't,
Yeah,
your librarians, do they have a specific extension?
That's probably the main desk at the.
But what is Annalisa's?
I can get it for you.
Okay.
I believe it's 2551, but don't quote me on that. I'll look it up.
Okay. Thank you.
I wanted to, what does adult audio entail?
It's they're upstairs, and it's usually fiction or nonfiction that are for
Audiobooks or,
actually CDs.
oh, the
They,
CDs?
those are still popular, believe it or not. Even though we have
CDs.
downloadable, we get a lot of truckers and people that travel a lot borrowing those.
Oh, wow, CDs.
So they're listening to them while they're driving.
See, I'm gonna go.
Whenever you drive out of town, take one of those, they're awesome.
See,
too.
I've had
I've
some,
done
and
that.
I have some of my own, but, oh yeah, they're expensive, I'll go borrow.
You can also download them.
I know, but
And
I
then
don't,
just
I don't know
look
how
at-
to do it. I don't have my grandchildren and I
Make an appointment with Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Roxanne, she
Okay.
will
My
talk you through
grandchildren are the ones that.
that do it
They
for
said, Grandma, did you get it? And I said, yes.
It's in there somewhere. No, Roxanne, well, all the librarians upstairs will do a book a librarian, to help you with your
Oh, really?
device or
I can do
specific.
book a
Book a
librarian.
librarian.
Book a librarian, so I need a book, I need to call before,
Mhm.
or is be okay.
But Roxanne is really good.
Roxanne, and ask for Rox, thank you. So, because my
It
grandchildren.
got easier.
795, 2400,
Yeah.
Angie, and
Magazines
then for
and
your
Because before you
extension
used to
is
have
25.
Overdrive and no sé qué.
Well,
You still
there's still Overdrive,
25.
there's Zenio, there's different apps.
2501.
As long as you download the app, it's
You
easy,
check
and you
it
have
out.
your library card.
You check it out over here, but it opens over there.
Mhm.
Still like that?
I'm in a meeting, ¿qué pasó?
And the juvenile audio is the same CDs, or do they download?
Both, we have both.
Or both
Mhm.
also?
We have both.
Do you have music in that too?
You have-
Yeah, we have CDs, musical CDs upstairs.
Oh,
Mhm.
books and music,
Mhm.
okay. Yes, I'm just, curious. Mhm.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Because it has gone down.
No,
The
yes,
usage
yes.
has
People
gone
are-
down and-
Mhm. The physical units all have gone down, not a lot of some of them. People are still checking out books, but the electronic resources are,
Yes, and I see the e-magazines have increased 193%, which is good, because you got it. So that's pretty good. Yeah.
I don't buy magazines.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm just going. I saw one yesterday.
But I still like the physical.
Yes, because I like
Yeah, the
to
paper
page,
and the-
yes, and
yeah.
I have my books, I take care of them, but
I
we're old
still like the
school, we're old
books.
school.
Pues no decir viejita.
No.
Old school, thank you, thank you. I shall remember.
Are there any questions on this statistics report by anyone? Mr. Romo, how are you feeling so far?
Great.
Good.
I'm learning, I'm
Good,
learning.
good. It gets better and better every month. Okay, so next we go to the next item, Library Advisory Committee member absences.
and we do have Ms. Baez and Ms. Valdez Rodriguez and Mr. Ortiz out, but they all did call in and let
Okay,
us know.
so we don't have to approve
No,
or
we
not
don't know, but,
approve.
the committee wanted it as information.
Yes, just to know, yes, and we saw, I like that, when we respond, everybody gets to
Sees
see
who's
the message,
going.
so we see who's coming, or why they can't come, and all that, so that's good, yeah.
And it's good manners.
Yes.
I forgot this time, I'm sorry, I apologize, I did not, I thought I had, but I did not.
And I know you called me yesterday, there's sometimes that I don't, I'm not sure yet if I'm coming, so I'm like, if I put yes, and then I don't show up, just because my husband's having those surgeries, but yeah, I think it's almost over.
And when I reply, I only reply to her because sometimes I do it at 2 or 3 o'clock.
And the more-
No, I'm
Thank you for your consideration. Okay, items for next meeting?
The attendance of the daily attendance for programs. I can't think of anything else, just the regular staff reports. But if you think of anything, I mean, let us know.
Absolutely.
And if you want a certain report or information about something, let us know.
And according to the attendance of the yoga and the other, and the faith, also maybe we might need promotional, how to improve promotion.
I'll have Rick tell me what exactly
Oh,
he's
yeah, maybe
doing.
he can come to that
Yes,
meeting,
so
and that
we
way
can-
we can ask him questions,
See,
because,
see, see.
you're
So-
not sure
so
how
we
they,
can- How can we promote the
yeah.
adult? You say the children and the students and the teens
Mhm.
Yeah.
are okay.
We should have him here, I think that's a good
Right.
idea, and that way we can ask him questions and he can respond to us.
Because, yeah, I was really, there's such wonderful programs.
Yeah, it is
And
sad.
nobody comes, most of them. I mean, we should have them. And I'm glad you're having them.
Mhm.
They're good for the community. Yes, maybe if the press comes, then say, mira lo que me, I didn't
So-
go, why didn't I go to this one?
Yeah, so you have this for us, right, and do you have these in poster size, do you all make them in
Poster size,
to
no,
put
maybe
up?
8x10. We have plastic holders that hold 8x10.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's
Okay.
good.
And Moss has the same thing, so does Baskin.
And an 8x10.
Mhm. But I mean, do you understand adult programming in libraries? I mean,
It's-
there's even some librarians that don't even bother
Really? They
Yes,
don't even have
because you don't get, if you're having them for numbers, that's not gonna happen. Industry-wide adult programs teen programs have been also. And
Yes,
we're
I-
just now getting them going.
Okay.
Pero we keep trying.
Yeah, and also it's good to know how many the children.
It's good to
are-
offer them to the community, I
Mhm.
think, it's good. But,
Okay.
I mean, lots of people say, there's nothing to do in Laredo, there's nothing to do, and then they don't come.
That's exactly.
that's always
If
the
you're
story.
having something for children, you're gonna get them. I mean,
Because-
parents
yes,
and,
yes.
yeah, you're gonna get people coming. We can continue trying. I mean,
I
I've
think
seen, stories that come out, cause the city
Sí.
PIO promotes it also to all the
I think
media.
the book, promoting the books, or when you
Mhm.
bring authors, that would be for adults.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, One City, One Book, the Holocaust, I
Yes,
mean,
yes, all those. I know, I think we should promote for adults.
Oh, yeah.
We should have more literacy. And I think that's what we're here for, to
Mhm.
promote literacy.
I'll
At
get
all
you a list
at all
of,
ages,
of the adult program, so you can
Sí,
see
sí.
what has been working and what
Sí,
has
sí.
not.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. So we have our items for next month, and as Ms. Felice just mentioned, if anybody has other items, feel free to give her a call or email her, any items that we may have. And, I believe that's it. Does anybody have any other comments or anything else?
Other than, the next meeting, March 27th,
March
at
27th.
5 o'clock here.
Let's look at the calendar. Falls on 27 again.
Uh-huh.
Sí.
February and March are like that.
Sí, because of the 20. Yeah.
Okay, March 27th
That's
is the
good.
next meeting. Okay, so if nobody has anything else, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Okay, Ms. Dayano has motion to adjourn, and do we have a second?
A second.
Okay, Mr. Lyle, thank you very much. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, motion nice and.
Turn on the and let's have a cake.
And yeah, let's have a celebration.
Well, I just want to say that I've enjoyed coming to the meetings. I've enjoyed meeting a lot of new people. So, I'm glad to have been here. Gosh, I didn't realize it was 6 years.
And I'd like to
Nice.
announce also that, I know I've been here representing, starting with Mayor Salinas in his first term and his second term, and then now Mayor Sines. And that he actually called me the day after his election to say thank you very much for representing him here and for doing what we're doing.